Are you now, or have you ever felt like you're at crossroads in life? Welcome to my channel, my friend. My name's David, and in this video, I'll be discussing the times that I was at crossroads in life and the action steps that I took in order to deal with that. So stick around because I'll be giving you a lot more clarity on how to tackle this on your life journey. If you're new to my channel and you like personal and spiritual development videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell because I'm releasing new videos every Monday. So let's get into it. So the first time I ever felt like I was at crossroads in life was when I was about 25. I've been working as an accountant for the last 3 years or so, and I was also studying my CPA, and I was in a new environment. I just moved house, but I just felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do anymore. I knew I didn't want to be an accountant, but I was like, what am I going to do? I honestly felt that my only two options were go back to university and study something new, or go and work in a different company. And the reason for only having those two options was that I didn't know what was out there. I didn't know what I didn't know, and I still don't know what I don't know, but there's so much more out there, especially these days, because this was over 10 years ago. This was about 10 years ago when I felt like this the first time. There's a lot more out there these days for us, options that we can take in order to pursue a different career and stuff like that. But the other reason I felt like I only had two options was I was actually really scared. I was scared of the unknown, completely paralyzed by the fact that what if I go back to university and I end up in the same position a few years down the line, which is very possible. Because I didn't know who I was at that point. I didn't know anything about myself, really. So it was quite likely that I could pick something that I wasn't going to be passionate about and then spend 3 years studying it, coming out, and then maybe feeling like, well, I don't want to do that anymore. Or I don't even want to start it as a career, perhaps. Or then I would work it and then a year in and go, crap, what am I going to do now? At the same position. So what I did do, and what I don't advise you to do, was I did nothing. I actually took a semester off studying, but then I went and continued working in the same job that I loathed. And after a while, the feeling dissipated, but my situation was exactly the same, obviously, and nothing had changed. If you're liking this video so far, be sure to hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. And comment below, is being at crossroads something you're feeling right now? So the second time I was at crossroads in my life was when I was actually living in London. And I'd been living there for about a year at this point, and I met a friend who introduced me to the world of life coaching. Well, he took me along to a life coaching information day, and I had been working as an accountant for probably about 7-8 years at this point, and obviously wasn't enjoying it. But what happened was, at that event, I thought, this is really cool. This is like, I get to help people, and I'll also be helping myself out by doing this course and learning more about myself, learning more about life, how life works. So that's what I'll do. When I get home in a year's time, I will study life coaching, and everything will be okay. And long story short, I started a business which didn't work out, and there are a lot of reasons for that, but that's outside the scope of this video. So what I wanted to share with you was, or what I wanted you to get out of this video mostly, was the fact that when you are at crossroads in life, you are literally at a crossroads mentally, because what's happened is that you're on this journey and you're literally at a point in your life where you're like, well, I could stay on the path that I'm on now, or I could go down a different path. And quite often what people do, and I was guilty of this the first time, was we stay on the path that we're on because it's familiar. But the issue with that is that a few years down the line, well, the crossroad feeling will dissipate or disappear, but then a few years down the line, the exact same thing is going to happen. And that's a sign from the universe. That's a sign that you've got to change something. And I know it's scary, but it has to be done. So when I took that different path, if I hadn't taken that path, I wouldn't be shooting this video for so many different reasons. But because what if I would be still on that road of depression and being unfulfilled and being dissatisfied with my job. And look, just because you take another path, it doesn't mean you're not going to feel like you're at crossroads again later down the line, but at least it would be a new crossroads. It would be a new set of choices and new options, rather than just being, well, I can stay where I am now, on this path that I've been on for the last 10 years, and then I could go down a different road and see what happens. But we're never going to know until we try. And the biggest thing is just that fear of the unknown. Because, and look, life's uncertain. How are you supposed to know what's going to happen a year down the line? One thing is for damn sure though, that if you stay on the path that you're on, in a year's time, it's probably going to be the exact same thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and the biggest takeaway I want you to realize, or the biggest takeaway that I want you to have was, if you are feeling like you're at a crossroads in life, figure out, have a really good think about what it is that you would like to do with your life. And don't let your current belief system hold you back from what you believe is possible. I know that might sound difficult, but there is so much more possible these days with the internet, but also there is so much more possible than you even know, and that I even know, because that's the way we're conditioned. We're conditioned to believe that we have limits. We're conditioned to believe that we can't achieve certain things because only special people can achieve those things, but it's bullshit. Everybody can achieve anything they want as long as they put in the work and believe that they can do it. And I myself are still working on this too. You know, it's not, nobody's perfect, but the important thing is that you realize that you are an infinite being that can achieve whatever they want in life, as long as you put your mind to it and believe that it can be true. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. My name's David. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to see more from me, smash the like button, and follow me on Instagram at David Cowan Music for musical updates and motivational insights. Until then, peace, much love, and take care.